Hello there viewer, and welcome to my video. We have a lot of really lovely varieties coming up for you at the moment. So this variety here you're looking at is called the Lark Ascending. It is a David Austin variety. Quite large blooms. Let's do the sniff test. A nice light fragrance, it's quite nice. And then this next rose here is called St. Ethelber. This is a really lovely variety from Peter Beals. Very, very fragrant. And then we come to this next rose here. This is called For You With Love. It is a Friar's rose. Wonderful bright orange blooms and fragrant, very healthy. This next variety here is called Louise Clemens. Gorgeous large blooms, lovely fragrance. This is the first bloom I have so far. I got this from Peter Beals, so I definitely recommend to get this one if you can. This one is Louise Clemens. And this rose here is called Madrigal. It is an older Harkness rose. It has a really gorgeous fragrance, and this is a small shrub. The leaves seem to be quite healthy. This is about the third year in my garden now, and I have used this one within breeding, and I had the most amazing hybrid from it, but unfortunately it died early this year. There was some sort of weird disease that hit around February time that affected a lot of my seedlings, so I don't really know what that was all about. But this one is Madrigal, and I do highly recommend this one if you can get hold of it. Right, something a little different for you now. This is called Gryus. It is a French rose. It has an unusual ashen grey colour, and I have actually managed to get a seedling from this. It comes from noisettes, and I would call it as part of that family. It has a nice fragrance to it. Every now and then it throws out this Coco Loco style colour to it, and then this is what it looks like in the sunshine. And this is a lovely variety that I managed to get hold of. This is its second year, and this is called Gryus. And this lovely rose here is called Gentle Hermione. It has a lovely myrrh fragrance. So it looks like when it first starts to open, and then it opens to that. And then the next one here, which is just starting to open, is called Queen Anne, which is another David Austin rose, and has really lovely foliage. So this is Queen Anne and Gentle Hermione. And this rose here is called Jubilee Celebration. It is a David Austin rose, and it's new for me this year. It has a nice fragrance, but it does nod, unfortunately. The flower heads are quite large, so they tend to droop quite a lot. So this is Jubilee Celebration. And this rose here is called Curi. It is a floribunda or shrub rose. It has the most lovely peach blooms with like a lavender underside. It has a nice fragrance as well. That's what the buds look like when they first start opening. Really lovely and very healthy as well. This is one of my favourites, and I've also used it in breeding as well with good success. So this is Curi. And this rose here is called Maria Renaissance. It is a Porcelain rose, and it's new for me this year. It has these most gorgeous blooms with like a white underside and a really lovely fragrance as well. Quite a lot more coming, and is very healthy too. So this is Maria Renaissance. And this lovely rose here is called Adorable Perfumer. It is a Kordes rose, very healthy, and has a really lovely fragrance to it. It's a hoverflower. It's a very sweet fragrance. It kind of reminds me a bit like Old Rose, is the only way I can describe it to you. So this is a very good one to have. The only downside with this variety is that it can get a touch of botrytis on its leaves. Not all the time, it's just when it's wet. And next to that I have its Sport, which is Porcelain Perfumer. It has the same fragrance and the same growth. The only difference is colour. It's a lighter pink, whereas this one is like a mauve purple colour. So, and these two are very good to have if you can get hold of them. So this is Porcelain Perfumer and Adorable Perfumer. Here are a couple of seedlings I want to show you in my test bed. This is one, it's only a single, but it has a very pretty form to it. Nice open stamens. And this is one of the earliest hybrids that I've ever bred. And I'm quite proud of this one. Has the most gorgeous fragrance to it. Very strong Old Rose style. And that's what it looks like in the light. So these are more of mine. And this is showing you another one of my seedlings. This beautiful rose here is about 3 years old, and it's now in my test bed. It has a lovely lemon fragrance, which is quite rare for a rose of this colour. And it usually starts off like a reddy burgundy colour and then fades to purple. And it seems very healthy, which is good. So maybe you might see this in the future. So this is one of mine and currently has no name. Something a little different. This rose here is called Double Pink Knockout. It's mainly used in America, but I managed to find one online. Has these very unusual open shapes with a white center. So I thought I'd just share this with you. I mainly got this to use with breeding. So this is Double Pink Knockout. And here is a new rose for me this year. This is Princess Charlene de Monaco. It has a really wonderful fragrance and lovely form. It's actually related to Graham Thomas. So for me, I class it more as an English rose rather than its hybrid tea designation. But this is a fantastic rose. I have a few more buds to come. And this one's bloomed first. So this one is Princess Charlene de Monaco. And here is Bouquet P. It is a lens rose. That's a hybrid musk. It has these gorgeous clusters. A little reminiscent of Cornelia, but more fuller, but sadly less fragrance. And some of them are a bit two-tone like that. So this one is Bouquet P. Here is a rose I really like. This one is Raspberry Cupcake. It's a Kordes rose. It has these real gorgeous blooms that are kind of two-toned in appearance, because if you look on the undersides, so if you view it from the side, it has a really lovely effect, and this has a really lovely Old Rose fragrance. And I would call this the sister rose to Adorable Perfumer, because they have the same breeding. So this one's Raspberry Cupcake. And this rose here is called Red Perfumela. It is a Milan rose. It has these gorgeous red blooms that are very fragrant. It is a hybrid tea. It doesn't seem to grow very tall, but I really love, I'll just focus for you. I really love the form to this one, how it sort of has that spiral. And I know red roses are not for everyone, but I really do love red roses. I don't have that many of them in the garden, but I suppose it does make the ones that you do have more special. So this is Red Perfumela. And I will leave you on this lovely rose here. This is called Bajier. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm sorry. Or it's also known as Bridget, and it is a Porcelain rose. It has very large blooms, but they also bloom in clusters, which is yet to open. This is my second year, and it has a very, very fragrant bloom to it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I shall catch you again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.